Welcome to the 2025 football season. As we get started in the season, we're going to try to do a weekly review of several games. This is our preseason film review. For those who don't know me, I'm Tim Raleigh. I'm your head trainer for this year. Let's get to our first play. First play here is a kickoff. As the returner comes, he comes up the near sideline and looks like he steps out of bounds. But we also have an issue with our deep and a photographer on this play. We'll let it play and watch what happens. As we slow this play down here, you'll see the runner step out, but the problem is our deep has run into a photographer. We have to keep our sidelines clear so we don't miss plays and for our safety. Here in this next play, we'll look at this tight end here. As you see, he cuts low, but if you see, he takes 3 steps and then goes low. So this is an illegal block. We could also have a chop block with a high-low combination. Obviously, we need to get these type of fouls. Here I'm just going to watch this guard, number 75. He definitely grabs and hooks. Now, if this is a run play, I think for sure we would need to have a holding penalty. But the ball is passed, so it really didn't have that much to do with the play. But if this is a hold, I think this is a good holding call. On the next play, we have a few things to look at. The wide receivers are both giving a sign they're on the line. So that means the inside guys is ineligible. We also have a holding takedown on this play. It's a good key get by our short wing on this play. You see here, watching this wide receiver, he grabs and holds. It's okay, but it's at the very end when he basically tackles and has a takedown. This is a good holding call. But one thing I do want to point out, good flag, but for our short wing, once you get the call, blow your whistle. You don't need to wave one hand. You need to blow your whistle and then wave 2 hands. It's just a small, minor mechanics. Our next play, we have a punt. If you look here to the middle, you'll have a pretty bad block in the back or even a blindside block. Let's slow it down and look at it again. You'll see this player come and decleat this kid. It's definitely a blindside block, if not a block in the back. I think it's probably more of a blindside block. Now the question is, who's going to get this call? Well, the deep could get it, but also you can have the help from your short wings and possibly even the umpire. But as short wings, we need to have a wide view and a bigger concentric circle to get these type of calls. But this definitely needs to get called. Here on our next play, we have a run play. Short yardage as our wing comes crashing in. This is a good mechanics by our wing to come in and get this call. He flows to the point of where the run ends. He blows his whistle, comes in hard, declaring play dead, runs into, he finds resistance, selling the call of where, because this is a good short yardage play. Here next play we have almost a crackback, but it looks a little different, especially in the side end zone view. He hits number 3 here, comes and hits this kid basically square on. Yeah, his head is turned, but he hits him square right in the front. I'm okay with not getting this call. It kind of looks bad, but again, this is a football play. I think we're okay with this play, with not having a penalty on this play. Switching games now, we have another game here. This play, we'll let it run, and we'll talk about it afterwards. As you see, we had a pass play. We watch this eligible receiver as he comes out. He comes out, ball's thrown. The defender kind of jumps, but the ball and the defender kind of get there at the same point. He's looking for a pass interference. I don't believe there's any pass interference here. Defender, player all got at the same time. He kind of dove. I really don't think there's anything here on this play. This is a good no call. Here in our next play, we have a run, but what we're watching at is I believe it's the right guard. He kind of pushes this kid in the back. He doesn't get a whole lot of him, but this is the type of play where it could possibly be a foul. I mean, he didn't get a lot of him, obviously, but this is something that the referee and hopefully the umpire could possibly catch. Here on the next play, we have a punt, and this is the type of punt play that we need to all have our antennas up and be aware. We have a very short punt on this play. And this happens, we need to think about what could happen. What are all the scenarios that could happen? Especially the ball, I believe it looks like it was down just past the line of scrimmage. So therefore, K cannot pick the ball up. They can't run with it. They can't pass it. They can't kick it again. Now, if the ball is behind the line of scrimmage, that's a different story. Or even if R touched it inside the line of scrimmage, or what we call the free blocking zone. But again, this is a type of play where when this happens, all our antennas need to be going up, and we need to start thinking about all the possibilities of what could happen. Obviously, this play, nothing happened, but it's just one of those good things just to think about. On this next play, we have a kickoff. On this kickoff, we want to look at one of the K players running down the field. And in this play, we have a helmet come off. Now, the young man does a great job of just picking it up and going about his business like nothing happened. But we also got to think, what if he continued in the play? What could we have if he continued? We could have illegal participation. What if he was continuing to be unblocked if he was engaged? Or what if he was a runner? These are the type of things we need to think about. If he was a runner, we need to kill the play immediately once his helmet comes off. But again, this young man did a great job to stop when down and picked up his helmet. We see these type of plays a lot, these RPOs. These are type of plays that can be kind of hard for short wings. But in this play, obviously these two wings did a great job of holding the line. But when these type of plays happen, we need to stop and think. We read run, but he pops up for a pass. We need to take a quick snapshot in our mind what's going on. Because here's roughly the line of scrimmage. Obviously, if this ball is caught beyond that, we have a bunch of players who are ineligible downfield. So as a line judge, you're going to have to take a snapshot of that play in your mind as a ball is caught. But this is a good get by this crew, holding positions and waiting for the play to happen. On this play, we have just a typical play to the top of the screen. But one thing I want to do pay attention to, especially for our deeps and our younger officials, this is a great job by this deep to come crashing in to the point of resistance. Once you get to this point, that's great. You show your stripes. Then you can show the kids that, hey, I'm here, and not to do anything stupid. Well, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys have a great 2025 season, and I can't wait to send more films.